Welcome to the back 9 or 10 holes of the Spring Fling presented by Wyatt Works. We're going to watch some fantastic golf, some mediocre golf, and some bad luck.
It does happen on the disc golf course, absolutely. Thanks, Shane Wyatt, for being here, finishing up the back 10 here at Borderland. Look at that castle shot. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till we get to that hole. And we got a pretty good one cooking for Dylan Capaccioli right now. Danny Maloney's at -3, you're at -4, he's at -7. Team Discmania, shout out. And honestly, it gets a little tougher. I think the back 10 is harder than the front 10 in my opinion. And most of the averages will attest to that as well. So, and then we have also Kyle Moriarty, don't forget about him, who is not doing so hot, but he's staying in the mix there.
Shh, I'm beating Maloney right now by 1, and I'm only trailing Dylan by 3. But I'm excited to find out what happens coming down the last 10 holes here. So this is the fun, another par 4. You got to get around this corner. He's flirting with it. He's going tight.
He pulled a really good shot there.
Yeah, he fought through the tree line and gave himself an up and down. Dylan played the conventional play with a bigger arm than most conventional players.
And for 434 feet, this is actually one of the easiest holes on the course. You just really have to make that gap on the left side.
Yeah, you're trying to push towards those pine trees in the distance and then flare out to the right to give yourself about 110 feet up and down. Not super complicated.
Watts is throwing an overhand because he really had nothing.
He was far back there. He hit pretty early.
Yeah, and what's crazy about it is you don't see Watts throwing overhands a lot. This is a nice soft flick shot. What are you throwing there?
I don't know.
It looked good.
Yeah, I might get up and down for, what feels like forever.
For a birdie for the first time in a long time, right?
Oh, Dylan.
He's getting some weird kickbacks on this round already. You can check out the front. Oh, we missed the beginning of it, but that was amazing.
What a great 3.
That was a birdie save, bud.
That's
nonchalant. Way to put in the effort. Nice, Shane. He threw in his heart from like 130, 140, no problem.
Yeah. Hits early, throws a big thumber over the trees, leaves himself 75 feet from the basket, and dunks it.
Yeah, and here's Danny Maloney with the upshot. That was for eagle bid. And here is Dylan.
To save his 3.
Yes, to save his 3. You think he makes it?
Depends if he keeps his arm up. Look at how he's holding the arm all the way up.
So far.
If he holds it up like that, it goes in.
Bang.
That was good.
That was a really good
He didn't
putt.
hold it up, but...
It was mostly up, though. And that's a 60-foot putt, dude. That was sick. Let's take another replay from Wyatt Works. Thanks for sponsoring so we can see another look at this.
No problem. I love watching my competitors get better at disc golf.
Over the years, dude. Oof.
Yeah, that's a great putt.
And you knew...
That's a great putt.
When he first started a couple of years ago, he was only going to get better. And then he won the combine. Then he's 1,000 rated. Like, it's just a great start for Dylan there.
Yeah, he's got some fire in his belly, man.
And you got your birdie. Yay.
Yeah, I got up and down.
We got a smile
and I'm happy
from
about
you.
it.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about it. I didn't screw up an approach shot.
No. And here's hole 10. Dylan ripping.
That's a wildly aggressive shot,
Yeah.
and I love it, except he definitely had the wrong angle on that disc, man.
That was his Doombird, too, most likely. What are you throwing here?
This looks like that Thought Space fairway driver that hits trees. I'm sorry, it's a Votum.
Yes. Well, it looked a little slow coming out of your hands.
Well, I throw slow.
Okay.
My play on this now is actually to throw an Envy.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're throwing a lot of new discs from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I kind of got bored, so it's really nice just adding new plastic to the bag.
Yeah.
And then you can blame plastic for trees and not your own, personal throw. So that's nice. Oh, Kyle.
So
that was
a
a
new
good
batch
shot.
of OB.
Did it skip off directly?
Yeah, it did directly skip directly off that. Yep.
Yeah, that's that new out of bounds that people.
Do it.
Oh. So your forehand's looking good in this back 10 here.
Did you... Danny, that was a good one.
It was.
I don't know if I caught that at the time, but that was a good one.
He's got some remarks for sure. He's a funny character.
So, again, I use a tree to straighten out my forehand.
Unlucky, right? And here's Danny for his eagle, or excuse me, his birdie, because it's a par 3.
I don't like
Pretty
what
tough
you're...
par 3.
I don't like what you're implying.
This is the second hardest hole, by the way. 3.57, dude.
And Wads just tries to give it a long bid after being unfortunately out of bounds.
Do you think the out of bounds is what made this the second hardest hole on the course?
Yeah. The shot
shot
itself is just so good. And then all of a sudden, if you throw it between 320 to 350 feet, you're now out of bounds where you used to have an opportunity to make a putt. So I really think this hole with the out of bounds in its current configuration is a punishment, and it adds exceptional risk with minimal reward. So
it's fair comment. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but the club voted for it.
Yeah.
So it was a diplomatic approach to it for sure.
Yeah. Like I understand that it's there. It's just unfortunate that you don't gain like the risk reward percentage is thrown off.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a huge fan of that.
So there is a risk reward on this hole because you could throw it a little tighter to get a little bit more hyzer.
Like Dylan tried.
Yeah, but he was a little early, obviously.
He was a little too early.
And here's Kyle. I mean, he saw what happened with you two guys, so he's probably thinking just go long, but...
Well, I play the opposite of Dylan. I try and just throw one out there straight, and if it fades, so be it.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened with...
Kyle also, it looks like, made that play,
Yeah.
whereas if you throw it too straight, the worst thing you do is just throw it a mile out into the field.
That was a great up by Danny Maloney. That was Dylan. Sorry, Dylan. Yep.
That was Dylan.
Yeah,
that was a great up.
Great up, yep.
Danny's
It's a little unlucky here with the roll there. But that's what happens when you have a sloped green like this. I mean, you're not running this, right? Please don't tell me you're running. No, you don't. No,
Nope.
I am surprised. I think I told you that. I was surprised that you were.
That I laid up?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think 2019 Shane would have putted that.
I'll probably put that in a couple days. You know.
For the Daisy Lantern.
Oh, Danny!
Yeah,
just
you don't want
that stroke out in the field.
Don't want to take a 4 on this. This is definitely one of the easier holes. Actually, no, I take it back. It's one of the tougher holes on the course.
Well, everybody's
3.29.
Everybody's going for them putts.
But 3.29? I don't know, man.
Yeah,
That's
a lot of people are going for their 40-footers here. It's really tough to push a hyzer all the way out to 404 feet.
Fair.
Most people, if they're throwing it 400 feet, they push it too straight.
Yeah.
Right? Like I do, because I have to use some of the drift of a disc.
But it's easy to lay up, too.
And it is. It's fairly simple to lay up, but a lot of people get aggressive for that putt, and then unfortunately they miss the comeback.
Right. And here's hole 12, averaging 3.77. Dylan taking his forehand. Ooh, a little early there, bud. But getting a fortunate kick out.
Yeah, he didn't push it quite straight enough to get through the gap, but
looks like
he's in the good center.
Maybe sidewinder?
Oh, yeah, this looks rough. This looks rough.
That looks really rough. A little too right, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be big trouble.
Not good. Moriarty. Ooh, a little too left.
A little outside.
And almost chops my head off.
Oh, man.
Literally.
He is getting no love. No. A lot of people squeeze right through those trees somehow and filter to the other side.
A lot. He just bounced back 50 feet.
Yep. If you filter through the other side, the up and down's pretty easy. So we're not going after that basket you can see. There's another one farther off to the right.
Not
much farther off to the right.
And he actually gets a good angle, but he actually goes deep here, guy.
I mean, that makes sense. He put him haul on that, man.
Yeah. That was a little too speedy, but still doesn't deserve it.
It's a tough up and down.
Because I think he went OB.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't.
I think he does. You can hear Dylan. He said, "I think he went OB too."
That's unfortunate.
And you are super cut off with that angle, but you pull it off. It looks like nope.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Ooh, look at this line that you got here. That's
Yeah.
a tough line, buddy.
Looks like I didn't commit to it.
Uh-oh. Getting a little heated there?
I might be getting a little bit jazzed up at this point.
A little hot.
Things
Heat
aren't
getting to you.
Things aren't going my way. I'm a pretty salty person.
Mind you, it's 95 degrees and 100% humidity.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So Kyle must have gone out and then does not make his putt from about 28, 30.
This is
feet or
it.
so.
So you're knee putting here, and
Yeah.
one of the tips that I've gotten for knee putting is, it looks like you left your other knee up, right?
Uh-huh.
One of the tips that I gotten from one of the Burgess guys was trying to keep your legs low so you get more.
Why?
Oh, I just heard that before, so I'm surprised to see you. Is this your normal knee putt position here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I look comfortable, don't I?
Eh,
Well, until
kind of.
until I stand up, I look comfortable.
yeah, but if you kept your knee lower, then you won't. I think you would feel even more comfortable. I'll show you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. That was
But
just
that was
to
a
get
good putt.
underneath. I just
know,
had one
trust me.
branch to get underneath,
Trust me,
you
it
know?
was a great putt. Trust me.
Nobody likes a branch sticking right in their
and
nose.
shout out.
That's a good up and down.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Dylan was very tight. He threw this really cool little sawed-off forehand there
Yeah.
and dribbled right under the basket.
It was Jim Willis that gave me that tip.
That guy's like, he's
good. He gave me that tip, and
He's-
I've used it.
he's legend out here. All right.
Dylan getting caught up. He's -9. Score alert, folks. You're -4. He's -9. There's a big difference there.
It's
going
only
on.
5 strokes.
5
all
strokes
right?
at Borderland's a lot, dude.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
That looked like a good shot, though. That was a
Yeah,
lot,
I
right?
like this hole. This is probably the most birdieable hole as far as two. This is probably the most chewed hole on this entire course. It's
not-
just 330 feet maybe as a pushing hyzer.
So it was the 4th hardest hole of the day.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, 3.11.
That's ridiculous.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that.
I
stat. It's not that
honestly
hard of a
think
hole.
this is the only two
Yeah,
on
you
the
have to
course
get it. You have
that
to get
like
it.
70% of the time
Oh, yeah.
you need the birdie here.
Absolutely.
Or you feel you need the birdie here.
For
you
being
know?
so short, it looks like a hyzer. It's a straight hyzer.
Yeah. It's
So
303 feet.
Yep.
I thought it was 320.
No, it's pretty
My
short.
rock always lands a little short.
Here's Wads. Tickling a little left. I might have been moving a little bit at that moment, which might have distracted him. My apologies if that's the case, Wads.
We're not going to talk about it.
But you had a great putt there.
Yeah.
Doing its job out here, Dylan, right. A basket doing its job. Comments galore.
Yeah, we're a chatty bunch
Yeah.
at some point.
Let's just take a look at this replay. Sponsored by Wyatt Works. Nice putt there.
That was a good putt.
Yeah.
It was a little outside.
No spit out there, though.
It's a little outside.
Not like hole 5.
Yeah, go watch the front 9 or 10 holes if you want to experience some
Bad spit out.
unfortunate occurrences.
Yeah.
Also, Dylan plays well.
He's been-
The rest of us are just kind of hanging out.
I
Dylan's
think
playing
he's
pretty
10
well.
down. I mean,
Did he birdie that?
no,
just
he
birdied
missed
his
it.
hole?
No, he missed it because he pitched out. Yeah,
so he's
yeah.
at 9
down.
So now he's
yeah.
only beating me by 4 strokes.
Oh,
so like I
okay.
said,
Yeah.
5 ain't all that much.
Let's see how you rip it here, though. Kind of had to mute you there.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
I was wondering where the sound went.
Presented by Wyatt Works. But yeah, you got a little angry there. But
Well,
I
this
mean,
tunnel's really small, and the same rules as hole 8 applies. There's a
Yes.
little mound or rock wall you can see.
Gotta
If
get
you don't
over
get
it.
over that, you're going re-tee. So this one's very important that you just get it out of this chute.
Yeah, I didn't give you that.
That tree's on the other side of the chute, but it can easily bounce back because it's only about 10 feet on the other side, and Kyle throws very hard.
Yeah. And Danny Maloney's struggling on that upshot there. He was supposed to go a little more right there.
What, we got a plane? Sounds like a plane.
You can hear it in the background, absolutely.
That's probably the disc coming out of my hand.
Yeah.
You know?
This is one of the easier holes on the course, too. You guys are not showing it, but definitely
Well,
is.
honestly, if you get a reasonable drive where you get, I don't know, halfway down the fairway, it's so easy to get another half. You know, this is a hole where you can only get into trouble if you're going for the 2.
Nice putt there.
Or you biff an upshot. And I almost biffed an upshot there, but I was fortunate enough to sneak in the putt.
No, you had 3 good putts in a row, actually. 12, 13, and 14.
Sneaking in, yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
No, you did. And Dylan is also tapping in his...
It's 3. It's birdie.
Yeah.
Don't get any strokes.
Now, you just said 337 par 4 because they have this new smart layout
Yeah.
on that last hole. I don't think it's 337.
I think it's more like 350.
I think it's more like 380. But
I don't know about 380 because I can throw my sidewinder a little bit past it, and I don't throw that thing 380.
now, how far do you think this hole is?
Oh, I love this hole.
Yeah, this is a great hole.
Honestly, I think this hole is a little bit longer.
Oh, hold on. Almost ace alert.
Oh, off the top! I think it might have been basket. Basket or the top.
What?
Off the top?
Wow.
No response. Classic Raivis response there. But take out this. I think this is a cool shot here. He almost gets the ace. I just missed another.
No, Raivis is behind the tree, buddy.
I pulled the Bradford. I'm sorry.
Oh, you had.
But
Still, off the top is an impressive
that
shot.
was truly impressive. That's why I didn't want to react right away because
Yeah.
I missed the shot, so I didn't want to tell everybody. You know.
Okay. So sometimes they're cool with foreshadowing,
Yeah.
and sometimes they're cool with,
Yeah.
just
Letting it happen. Right.
letting it happen.
Right now, this was a great height.
Yeah.
What an
Did it
amazing
get left
shot.
enough?
Well, you'll see another replay here. Look at this one. I think this was his Vodum. It's got to be, right? Because it's so straight. Maybe his synapse? I
No,
don't know.
I think he's throwing mid here.
Mid? Really?
That's probably a
Oh
Pathfinder.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Check out this one, though. Very good
Yeah,
shot.
that's a great shot.
Literally
Yeah, I think that's a
par.
Pathfinder. Yes, actually, that is a Pathfinder. I bought a Pathfinder.
Just after you saw that shot?
No. That's the one I gave him. He dyed it.
Oh, okay.
He dyed it. I
Wow.
was annoyed that he dyed it, actually.
Oh, look cool. Is that the tie-dye one that I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Ooh.
dyed it tie-dye, and it annoyed me. Because I like normal colors, like that glow plastic white color. I love that.
Right.
And I had one that was no stamp, and I gave it to him all excited.
Ah,
And then the
yes.
next time I saw it, he was all excited to show me the colors he put on it. And you can tell by the way we dress, one of us likes colors and one of us doesn't. So
Right.
I was a little annoyed when he
So
ruined that.
Dylan kind of called you out there for a moment for talking a little bit during his putt.
Yeah, but he's, he deserves it.
He's heating up for sure.
Yeah,
now.
he deserves to get razzed. Trying to take another stroke on the card and think we're not going to talk shit about him behind his back.
Hey, you heard it here first, Dylan. You're minus 11 though.
Oh, he
You
slipped.
Yeah, he's. When it's
Slipped a
humid, this
little.
tee pad gets slippery.
Yeah,
Super
these-
slippery, actually.
Pavers get slick, man.
Yeah.
Pavers
This
get
though,
slick.
look at this shot. Kyle's like, you know what? I'm not slipping.
That was a beauty.
It's such a good shot, dude. He can just smash those tunnel shots like no other. No wonder why he killed it at Northwood Blacks. Twice.
Yeah, he did very well there.
Look at this.
That's
and
a
it
beautiful
keeps it
shot.
going. Now, this definitely averaged one of the hardest holes on the course.
It's not as good as this shot, though.
But surprisingly, what hole do you think averaged? Ooh.
Oh, no.
Let me stop for a second. What was that, Shane? That just went right. Was that
Well,
your Undertaker?
No, that was a destroyer.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
throw this one on a little bit of an ante.
Oh, but you almost need to penetrate it straight.
Yeah, that's why I need to put a destroyer on Anheuser, because otherwise I have to throw my Sidewinder.
But
Jeez,
any
man.
Andy can get that, degree of, error.
Yeah, well, that's not my fault.
Of course not. So Dylan pitching out with the forehand roller. So you're doing the same thing.
Design better discs.
You're doing the same thing, forehand roller, and
Oh, no.
yeah, this is where it gets a little.
Oh, that's a beauty.
It is a beauty until it's not.
Oh, did it just hold straight?
Yeah, it went
Oh, no.
over the rock wall, which is not OB, but it's in. But it's not in the greatest spot for you, unfortunately.
Well, Dylan's forehand roller put him in a decent spot,
know,
and
but
he messes
You
up. the
cooked
upshot.
it. You cooked yours.
Yeah, well, I wanted my birdie still.
And Wyatt just leaving it long there. That's a
He
tough putt.
juiced it.
Yeah. Look where you are. Oh my gosh, I can't even.
Oh no, I remember this.
Oh, I'm sure you
Yep,
do.
no, yep, I
Yeah.
definitely
what did you
remember
see
this.
there? I want
Okay,
to talk
there
to
was
you about this.
there was a gap the size of a frisbee, and I thought if I
Just the size
threw
of a
my
frisbee.
well, it was maybe like 3 frisbees stacked on top of
Okay,
each other
alright.
high. You know,
Fair
that's
enough.
how tall it was,
Yeah.
and I figured if I could do that, and then when I brought my arm back, I lifted my arm up to stay away from the rock wall, and then I hit the trees.
Yeah.
It was a big problem. That was a disastrous hole.
Yeah, you ended up taking a 6 on this one.
Yeah, I think you cut out some of them, which I appreciate. Kyle finally gets a putt right in the center.
Look at this putt. Let's get a replay.
That was a confident putt.
That was, and I love his animated, follow through there afterwards. Let's take another look here.
Well, he had been struggling,
Yeah.
man.
And you know what? This is
That
his
putt was
turkey.
pure.
This is his turkey. He got 3 in a row right there,
Good for him.
and he's climbing back.
Look at that. All the goofing around and calming down, and what do you know?
Yeah, he's back, people.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm,
But he's back. Oh, that was a good little putt there.
yeah,
Not angry, no.
not frustrated.
Not
wasn't
frustrated.
frustrated.
No.
Not that I was playing a pretty decent round that
You
I
were
just took a
minus
6.
6. You were minus 6. And then
Yeah,
you
which
just-
is okay.
It is good.
You
Yeah,
know?
for this layout.
It's not
that's
great, but that's solid.
Well, Dylan's minus 10 ended up being 10-20.
Yeah, so 6 would have been, okay.
Yeah.
Better
So,
than
Kyle
taking
confirmed
a
he was
6.
trying to hit me there. I don't know if you heard that.
I did, but he threw it a little bit low. Also, I'm surprised he threw a forehand here.
I'm not. That's his weapon.
I am.
That's a great looking shot, too.
I like where
Maloney.
Danny landed
Yeah.
a heck of a lot
I
better
know.
than where Kyle is.
I'm not sure. I think Kyle expected it to go a little more, right?
Maybe he was just a little low.
I don't know what this is. His little dance?
He's warming up his legs.
Okay.
A lot of disc golfers don't utilize their legs on their throw. And if you utilize your legs, you can throw 460-foot forehands. See, look at me warming up my legs. I get that long run, and then I just try and...
You get a smush comment, though.
I did. I got a smush comment.
Pine tree, right?
I threw
So
it a
that's pretty
good,
cool.
good 408 feet.
I love this shot right here. Camera work by Quinten Scott. Thank you so much for helping with the camera work.
Push,
Quinten.
push.
Nice up there. I think he's actually a little short in the bush.
He's definitely in
Yeah.
the bush.
And this is a tough approach. I'm not going to lie.
It really is. The basket's tucked in on the other side of those bushes, which are on a slope as well. So you kind of got an elevator around them.
And I think you might have went deep. Yeah, you rolling. You can.
That was great.
That was
That was great until it wasn't. Thanks, Kyle.
appreciate you. I'm very, very
We love
appreciative
you. And
bringing that kind of energy in here.
Dylan leaving it a little short.
Yeah, but I like that play.
Yeah, but he's like 30, probably 35.
So my disc was closer at one point, and now it's
Yeah.
farther.
Yeah.
That was a good putt.
That looked good. Oh, with the butt in the mouth there.
Nobody saw that. I don't smoke.
Dylan.
No.
Yeah, not
Some
a
frustration.
unfortunately. Well,
What, did
he's
he miss
playing
2
so
putts?
good though. I would be frustrated too.
Yeah, I guess.
He could have gone for course record with this crazy layout.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Well, he should have just, kept his arm straight out in front of him.
You love saying that.
That's 3 now. So that's his.
Oh, that's his turkey. Yeah.
Gobble
sorry.
gobble.
Yeah, nice.
And I thought he had sawed that off too much, but he must have hit just the edges of the bush.
Yeah, no, he
and-
had a look, absolutely.
and had a better putt than the rest of us.
Confirming he wants pizza with the card.
Buffalo chicken pizza.
Hey, man. Frank's is really good.
Camera guy is telling us what's for lunch. You know what's for lunch? Birdie right here from Kyle. I'm calling it. I don't remember, but I'm calling
It
it.
looked good. That's out of his hands perfectly, actually.
It's straightening out a bit too much.
Gosh, that looked good, though.
Yeah, it did.
This one you just have to aim high and right. And you can see that Danny's getting a little tired.
That looks like dad golf to me.
Yeah. it
You
could
know,
be.
you're going for the big shot like
Yeah.
you're 25, and then you
can't
go,
do it,
nope,
yeah.
I'm like 30 and I have a child, so I can't quite throw that.
How
hard
about that
anymore.
shot though? He is up there, folks. Like probably 35.
You can't just say that.
Well, how
People
else
need
would
to
you
watch
know?
it.
How
People-
else would you know?
People need to watch it.
How else would you know though?
Well, we're gonna find out.
but it could be. I could have missed a shot. You never know.
No.
Yeah, I could have missed a shot. You don't know that as a cameraman. I'm just telling you what's happening. Anyways, this is Danny for 2. Yeah, not good. He's usually really good at rolls.
Well,
too.
he hit. Did you see the little branch jump?
I did. Ooh.
And then his ankle broke right there.
Jesus.
Man,
Dad golf.
dad golf. You're right. He's getting a little tired.
Yeah. You're just running it now.
Yeah, you know, whatever. There's a skins match actually coming
Oh.
down the skins match at Bishop Discs that you'll see a cool putt from me on that hole. That's Dylan's tee shot?
That's what I'm saying. It might like people
So-
might think that he missed, like I missed the shot or something. But that's where his drive
No,
landed,
people should see like now and be like, that was his drive. It was phenomenal.
But-
and then he still missed the
yeah.
two.
Either way, eagle look, amazing.
An opportunity for 2 on this hole is magnificent.
I've only heard of 1-2 is Chris Collette.
Would he throw it in?
No, he was 60, 50 feet putt.
I don't believe
Yeah,
that.
I was there, bro.
He made a 50, 60 footer.
It was there. I was there.
Good for him, man. That's fantastic.
Now, Dylan's asking if you can cut out that missed putt. Unfortunately, I can't, Dylan, because you still played really well.
Plus, he threw a blue disc.
Now, what are you doing here?
He let me borrow a disc,
Interesting concept there, Shane.
and I'm considering.
Yeah, yeah.
That's rude. Why would you keep that in there, Raivis?
I kind of had to.
Why?
'Cause
I'm
it's why it
super,
works.
but I'm super salty, and you shouldn't show the public my saltiness.
I have to show people what happened, right? So, anyways, Dylan Capaccioli -11. Sammy also kill around there. He ends up winning the tournament. You also have Shane Wyatt -4, Danny -3, and Kyle, I believe, is back to even. So, great round by Dylan there, 10-20. Some awesome
Really
golf.
solid.
Yeah.
Especially from the couple of misses we did see where he was pretty close to the circle's edge or something. He just didn't keep his arm up.
Still making Discmania really proud, and thank you, Shane, for doing commentary with me. Thank you for presenting this sponsored event.
No problem.
Why it works. Check them out. What's the website?
WyattWorksMA.com. Please hit me up with any of your construction projects.
There you go. Thanks everyone for watching.
Enjoy.